Hi everyone, I'm Ajeem. First of all, I gladly welcome you all guys to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, we will be covering a lot of tech stacks that's going to help you throughout your engineering career. First of all, we are going to start a new playlist on Java programming, right from basics to advanced concepts like data structures and algorithms. So, first, why we choose Java? Java is widely used everywhere and it's really quick. Java was developed by James Gosling in the year 1995, and the current Java ownership is with Oracle. So, to execute a Java program, we need four basic things: JDK, JRE, JVM, and JIT, just in time. So, first of all, say you are an artist, you want to paint something. You need certain tools like brushes, paints, paper, and stuff, right? So, right for writing Java programs, you need many tools like compiler, interpreter, and a lot of things. So, all things are combined into single one called JDK, Java Development Kit. It includes JRE. Wait, I will explain. JRE means Java Runtime Environment. So it includes all the runtime variables that are needed to run your programs. And every programming language has its own compiler. Java has its own compiler called Java C. So first of all, why do we need a compiler? Say you know a particular language, English, and your friend knows only Spanish. You need to communicate with him. You cannot communicate directly, so you need a middleman. That is what the compiler is doing here. You are going to write a program in high level languages which machines don't understand. So machines understand only bytecode, zeros and ones. So it needs to transfer to machine language. So it is done with the help of compiler. And in Java, the compiler is Java C. And we also have Archiver, Interpreter, and many development tools. So I will say, what is an interpreter and a compiler? Compiler means that it just converts whole high level language into machine language, like zeros and ones. Whereas while executing, that is during the runtime, an interpreter comes and interprets every single line. Like first it will execute this line, then this, then this. Line by line execution is done by interpreter. So another important thing we need to understand is JVM. JVM is very very important in Java, and it's always said Java is platform independent. Why means if I write some code in my system and I just compile it and send it to your system, you can run it on your own system. If I have done it in Windows and you are running it on Mac OS or stuff, so it will work. That is why Java is platform independent. Why? Because of this JVM. Because Java is platform independent, but JVM is platform dependent. Compilation process doesn't need any platform. Just Java C compiles your entire file into a class file, and that's it. JVM only contains the JIT compiler and interprets the code line by line. So it is platform dependent. Because of this JVM only, Java can act as platform independent language. So JVM is the important thing that's doing all stuffs in Java, and it is just a runtime compiler. It is an on spot, just in time. While you are doing execution, it just do the necessary activities. So this is how compilation step looks like. You will write some code in Java file and it gets converted into class file with the help of that compiler. And in runtime, class loader will load those class files. It converts into bytecode and verifier, and it will get interpreted by the interpreter, and then finally it sends it to the hardware, and thus we can see the output. Yeah, I already told this. Java file is converted by compiler into class file. It is done by interpreter, line by line to machine code. Okay, I already told we need JDK to run our Java programs. First, go open the command terminal. Type type Java in it. If you could see something like this, it means that you already have Java in your system. If you couldn't find anything like this or no such directory or any red color error messages, then it means you don't have JDK. To execute Java, you need JDK. So I will recommend you going to the Chrome, type Oracle JDK. I already told, right, current Java ownership is with Oracle. So go to this Java downloads. Uh, yeah, here you could find the JDK for various OS like Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. Go and download the latest version. And setting up doesn't require anything. Just click on next and install it. It will be get installed in your system. So next, another thing is after downloading the JDK, we can write our code in VS Code or terminal, but I'll recommend you guys downloading some IDEs because as a beginner, using IDEs are really good and easy to understand. And IDE also provides a very useful things. So I recommend you guys downloading that too. There are quite few IDEs, but two very familiar ones, Eclipse and IntelliJ IDEA. I have used both of them and both of them are really good. So you can download anything that is your preference. So you could type Eclipse download. Yeah, here you could find this Eclipse Foundations, Eclipse IDE. You could just go over there and download the latest version 2025. So otherwise, now I'm currently using this IntelliJ IDEA. Go to this. In IntelliJ you have two versions. One is a Pro, that is paid version, so we don't need that paid versions now. Community version is more than enough for us to get started. I'm also using the community version only. So go to this downloads and don't get this ultimate. Go down here, you will find this community edition and download it. It's completely free. Okay, once you have downloaded this IntelliJ IDEA, we are set to write our first Java programs. So I'll say both IntelliJ IDEA and Eclipse are really good, so it's up to your preference which you download. So go to, oh, let's open this IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, when you are opening your IntelliJ IDEA for the first time, you won't see any of this stuff because you haven't created anything. So but you could find this three dots. Even if you are in Eclipse, you will find this three dots or this file. Click on this new, sorry, sorry, click on this project and enter. So you could create your new project. I am saying this YouTube first. If I enter it, you could see another project called YouTube first has been developed. Don't worry about this. What is this main? What is this public class, public static void main? I'll be covering everything in the next video. First, try to set it up Java in your systems. Download JDK, download an IDE, and be familiar with how to create projects with this. Go to this file section, click on this new, click on this project, and you'll be creating your own projects. So that's all for this video. We'll be doing a first program in the next video. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.